Hello everybody and welcome back to Building Tutorials. And today I'm going to be working on the Minecraft post office once again. So last episode I worked on building some sorting stuff in the back. I did some of these truck kind of like loaders over here. We've got these hoppers that will load the truck. Today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be working on setting up this. So right over here, I've got these tracks, and at the moment, they're stuck going into these specific areas. So today what I want to do is I want to do some redstone to kind of set that up. But before I get started with that, I want to demonstrate kind of like what I did last episode. So last episode, this guy showed up. I don't really know why he's here. We're just going to name him. This guy's name is Fred. So Fred here has a whole bunch of stuff that he wants to send in the mail. So we're gonna go ahead and take some of this stuff from him. Like, he wants to send his fish. So he's got a fish that he needs to send to one of his friends. He's also got the shell that gets sent with the fish as well. And there's some coral as well, which is nice. So he's got all this stuff that needs to get sent in the mail. I need to get actually some inventory space. So if I just go ahead and throw some of those over there. So if I go and pick up all this, we now need to scan it over here. So let's go and scan the fish. We got to weigh it, which the fish is apparently just about 3 pounds. It's a pretty heavy fish, but it does have the bucket and the water as well. We've got our coral, which is pretty heavy. It's 5 pounds there. And then we've got our shell. Oh, right. Can I get the shell on there? There we go. So we got our shell, and it's pretty light. So we'll go ahead and take all these. So we've scanned those in. And now that we've done that, we throw them over here to this area. We throw them all in there, and we weigh the entire load. And then after we weigh that, we throw them in here. So we're going to throw all the items in here. Oh, wait, I should have gotten a box. You know what? He's also got a package as well. So we'll go and add a package in there with the... Wait, where'd they go? They may have went through the system already. That was actually pretty fast. So if we look in here, I forgot which one was which. There should be, here it is. So this is his package. So his package is here. And then we've got the rest of the stuff over here. We've got his fish, his coral, and the shell. So now what we need to do is we need to throw this into one of the trucks. We'll do truck 2 here. And we just throw everything in here, which now it should be in truck 2. And we'll go ahead and send off truck 2. I also need to work on getting some power rails for this. But this will go on the road here, and it'll eventually head off to wherever it's supposed to go. And I have an idea on how I want to set up the roads. So my idea is I want to do this underground. So I'm going to build this road right here. It's just going to go down. We're going to have like a little ramp starting probably like back here. So it goes like underneath this path. And then at each one of these houses, I'm going to put a chest probably like right here next to the stairs. Do I have a chest? Let me get one real quick. So if I just put a chest down here, every house will have a chest. And what's going to happen is I'm going to have these mail trucks come in, and they're going to unload their stuff like under the ground. And then I'm going to have a little elevator that brings it up into this chest right here. And this will be like their mailbox. So each one of these houses is going to have their very own mailboxes. So if we go ahead and put some of these chests down, and then what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to figure out a way of sending the trucks to the specific spot. So somewhere around here, I need to put a control room. And I'm thinking about possibly like extending this out over here and putting a control room there. Or I can do it on the other side. Let me see what's over here. Yeah, like perfect. We can go straight out this side instead of going over there. But if I just do like a hallway right here, is that even? I don't know if that's even or not. But if I build out this area and do it from like about here, I guess we'll go to like the... No, that's a lot. We don't really need it to be too big. But if I do like the control room, maybe like half of this. So if we do that, maybe put this block back. And if I just do a room that comes out like this, I might need to do like one more block because it seems a little long. So I might do it like right here. So if I build this out here, apparently the cows are very interested in the control room. But this is going to be the spot where we're going to control where all the trucks go. This cow is making his way out, which is good. because now we're not going to lock any animals in here. Alright, so I've just finished building this room. I've got all the walls, ceiling, and the floor done. I had to change up the lights a little bit because of the difference. There's like a 1 block's difference from this room to this room. So the lights don't really meet up the way they do in the other room, which is fine. As long as there's light in here, we should be good. So what I want to do now is I want to set up these control areas. So over here is going to be the controls for each one of the truck stations. So what I need to do is I need to get a lever, and I also need to get a sign so I can label these so I don't forget which one is which. Alright, so the way this is going to work is I'm going to put 3 levers. Oh, great. Even the wall. I might have to extend this out one more just to make it a little bit better. It is going to mess up the roof, but it'll at least make the levers even. I guess I could just do them like all next to each other like that. The problem is with the redstone, that's going to cause problem. So if I put one over there, one here, and then one there, that should be fine. So this is going to be lever 1. So we're just going to put a 1 here. So that's going to be lever 1. This is going to be lever 2. And this is going to be lever 3. So that's going to control each one of the trucks. So for now, I'm just going to temporarily break that, just so I can get out here for the redstone. So I got to remember where they're at. Is it on this block? So it should be here and then here. So the way the redstone is going to work is it's going to come out like this, and it's going to go to each one. So this one is going to be the easiest because it just has to go right here. I actually want to do this underground. So the fastest I can get it underground is probably here. That's the fastest I can get to go underground. And then, oh great, I need to put a block back. So if I do this one going down here, and then this one going down here, they're now all underground. There we go. So now what I need to do is I need to connect them all up. The problem is, I gotta find a way of connecting these without getting them to connect to each other. So I have to get this to go over there without connecting to either one of those. So I think the way I'm gonna do that is I'm going to send this way, and I could actually go down one more block and go all the way down here, just so it's easier for me to build underneath this without having to break it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and I'm going to set up where this needs to go. So right here is where the redstone torch is supposed to go. So if I put my redstone torch on this block right here, this block needs to get activated. So we're going to work backwards. So if I do redstone going like that, and then send it, I think it should go straight this way, and we should reach like the other end. Now I'm actually going to build it out, I think, one more this way, because I think that's how I did it over here. That way it hopefully doesn't connect. Oh, great. Okay, so this needs to go one block over here, and then send this all the way over here. I'm going to have to put like some repeaters in just to extend the signal, because I'm pretty sure that's not going to make it all the way over there. Alright, so I've got a repeater. I'm going to put it right there. That should hopefully be good enough. So that's lever 1 done. So I want to test it real quick. So it's currently activated to go into like station 1. So if I flip this lever, it should, yeah, it switched it back. Perfect. So there is that done. So the next one I'm going to set up is lever 2. So this one, I need to make it go out a little bit further here, just so it doesn't connect with the first one. So if I go to about here, and then go all the way over here, let me go ahead and make another hole, just so I know where this is at. So this is where we got to connect it to. And then this is where the redstone torch is going to be. So redstone torch goes there. This is where the redstone's going to go in. And then it should just go straight this way to lever 2. And then we're just going to put a redstone repeater just so we can extend the signal. And then the next one, which is the final one here, which is lever 3. I just realized lever 3 isn't needed because that one doesn't have to switch. So all I need is technically just 1 and 2. So this one can disappear, which means those two can just stay there. So this entire thing here is useless. I completely forgot about that. Alright, so I just filled in the underground areas with dirt. So this should now be finished. So if I want it to go into section 1, actually these need to be flipped. So if I go ahead and flip these, that way that they're set to going to section 3. So section 3 equals 1 and 2 on, basically. If we want section 2, then we turn that. Yes, okay, that works. So if you want section 2, you flip this one off. If you want section 1, then you flip this one off. I could put another redstone torch to kind of convert it again. So that way it kind of works with it turning on. So right now, they're kind of just activated. So you know what? Let me do that just to make it simpler. So basically, to change the signal is at some point where there's just a straightaway like this, which that actually might save having to use this. So if I get rid of that and just put one of these redstone torches in right here, that way it'll extend the signal from the redstone torch because it's an active source. So now I gotta make my way around here. As long as this redstone's going into that, it should be activating the area over on the other side. So now they should be activated to level 3. And then if I push lever 1, it goes in the 1, which it is. If I do lever 2, it should go in the 2, which it is. Perfect. So this is now set up. So that's part 1 of the control room done, which is basically the controls for the truck station out here. Yeah, so I kind of forgot about this. This kind of removes the whole point of me putting the redstone torch down there. So basically, these need to be activated all the time so that these can leave. And then for one to come back, like if truck 1 wants to come back, well, actually, no, not that. If truck 2 wants to come back, then I need to flip both of these. Oh, great. Now it's getting even more confusing. So for truck 2 to come back, you have to flip that lever and keep that one on, and then this one off. And then for them to both go out, you have to have them both turned on. I'm going to maybe write a sign in there, just kind of explaining how to put these levers, because it's kind of confusing. But this should be working now. So we've got all our stations set up here. We've got our hoppers going into all the mail trucks, and that should be set up. So next episode, what I'm going to work on is building the controls for all of these mailboxes. So I might do only a few of the houses because there's a lot of houses here. So I might do maybe these 3 houses here, and then not do those houses, but we'll do these 3 houses, and then these 4 houses over here. And then, maybe I'll try and do all the houses. I'll try and do all of them because I need to put it in sections. So here I'm going to have a split. Either it goes left or it goes right. So if it goes left, it's going to go that side of town. If it goes right, then it's going to go on this side of town. And then from right, I have to basically distribute it to each one of these houses. So that's going to make it even more complicated. But I kind of want to set up a station for the restaurant here, where if I can get a mail truck coming to the restaurant, I can set up a kind of a food delivery system to where people can order food from the restaurant, and then the mail trucks can come and take it to all the different houses. But I have to get a track set up for all those. So that's going to be next episode, trying to set that up. And we have our control room now. Hopefully, I can get all the levers and stuff set up. So I think off camera, I'm just going to go and remove those torches and replace them back with the redstone repeaters, because I think it'll make it make a little bit more sense to not have the redstone torches down there. Because now that I know kind of how this is supposed to go, it should work better without them. So I think that's basically going to be it. for today. So I'm going to go and end the episode here. So make sure to leave a like and to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.